What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo here, and this is a Moonbase 84 transmission. New York Toy Fair 2026 has come and gone, leaving us with quite a bit of Transformer reveals by Hasbro. Unfortunately, as usual due to leaks, we knew about most of them ahead of time, but I think there's something still cool about getting the official first looks. After everything was shown, I wanted to take a day or two to go through everything and decide what I thought about it all. Now that I've done that, it's time to go over it all and share some of my thoughts with you guys. Just as I predicted in my predictions of 2026 video at the beginning of the year, we are getting Season 2 of Cyberworld. Which is fine by me. I've said several times it's a fun little show and a nice harmless fill-in until a more substantial show gets developed. Of course, a new season means new toys, and they had some to check out at Toy Fair that looked pretty cool. To start off, a lot of the fandom was going nuts over the Spinal Shockwave. I'm not so sure he's really a Spinal, but what the hell, close enough, right? Within the context of this line, he's looking like a fun toy for sure in both the Spinal-ish mode and robot mode. Next, we have Soundwave, who is looking interesting for sure. I like the purple and yellow color scheme, and he's rocking a very aquatic head, and of course with the tentacle accessories. Now he's sporting this vibe in bot mode because he transforms into some kind of piranha fishy thingy. For me personally, I'm not so sure this look is a good fit for Soundwave, but I do appreciate that they're changing things up for this line and trying new things. I should quickly mention that this whole line has the Energon Surge tagline, which seems to be the theme of Season 2, and the Soundwave and Shockwave are bigger figures, and I say this because as we check out Energon Surge Ultimate Hound here, he's a bigger figure as well. And of course, we're looking at Hound in robot mode, and he has all these effects, clear plastic effects, I guess to give him that Energon Surge look. He looks pretty cool, but the one thing that I noticed is that he has like beast mode, beast former feet, which is interesting, so we'll see how that plays out or has a significance in the actual cartoon. And here we have his alt mode, which I don't really know what it is, but I will say that it's pretty cool looking, just a cool military type vehicle, and I love the contrast of the whites and the greens with those Energon Surge effects. And of course, we need a Bumblebee for the line. This is again is a bigger figure. Sorry to sound so down. I'm getting sick of Bumblebee. I know we get a lot of Primes and things. I never seem to get sick of Prime, but I do get tired of Bumblebee, but I do get it. He's a popular character, probably the most with the kids. And this one looks pretty cool. There's some extra features with him. You can put his like battle mask down, almost like a gold bug look. He has his Energon Surge bits and accessories or whatever, and his chest folds out, and you can put a smaller cyber change figure in him. Speaking of cyber changers, we had some of those shown off as well. We're going to start with the basic cyber changers. Those are the $9.99 price, at the $9.99 price point, that don't come with an accessory. And here we have the Prime, which is a repaint of the first Prime that we got for the cyber changers with the clear plastic. And at this point, I got to remember to let everybody know that the clear plastic has a purpose. From what we're hearing is that these figures in the Energon Surge, because these are called Energon Surge Cyber Changers now, to add more words, but the clear plastic functions as, supposedly what they're saying is that these bits are going to actually glow in the dark, which is cool. For me, I don't know if just having the new gimmick, the glow in the dark gimmick, is enough to get me to go out and buy the same figure, essentially, like this Prime here, but there's other ones on the way. Like, for instance, this Energon Surge Cheetor. He's looking pretty cool, more like Snow Leopard than Cheetah, but yeah, I really like how he's looking right now, except to me he's looking more like a polar bear than any kind of big cat, but that's okay. I think he still looks cool. Last but not least, for Cyberworld, they showed off a couple of new armored cyber changers, or Energon Surge armored cyber changers. Again, just keep on tacking on the words. The first one, just like the regular cyber changer Prime, is just the redeco with the clear plastic to give him the Energon Surge of the first armored Cybertron armored Prime or whatever. Wow. Not to say that I don't like these primes, but I don't think it's enough for me to go out and rebuy the figures I already have. And again, I'll probably look towards picking up newer figures. Which brings me to the Energon Surge Armored Cyber Changer Megatron, which to me looks really awesome. I'm loving the purples with the blacks and the grays. The Energon Surge effects are, look, he holds that look really nicely in this figure, I think. And I love when they switch up Megatron designs. To me, it's because of like how they started doing that since Beast Wars and through the 2000s, before they settled on his gray, plain old gray G1-ish look. I always liked how Megatron, it was kind of his thing for a while to be switched up. I liked it when they made him Mega Ball, and this one just is another one along those lines. So yeah, overall, I'd say I really do like the offerings for Cyberworld that we're getting to go along with Season 2. I will say that, you know, that much clear plastic does make me nervous. They're using that for the glow-in-the-dark effect from what we've been told. But yeah, that makes me nervous. And one little other thing is I would have liked to see more of an expansion of the play pattern, like more, maybe something to more mix and match with your figures and things, like their weapons and stuff like that. Just something to add, like for the next season, have like the next evolution more than the glow-in-the-dark Energon Surge gimmick. But that's a gripe. As far as Studio Series, that's where the leaked images come into play. We unfortunately saw this even up to the day before of Toy Fair. But to save your time and mine, I do want to talk about a few of them, especially the big one that had all the talk, it seemed, and that's the Astro Train. When images of Astro Train were first leaked, we were all like, what the hell are they thinking? Because his chest, especially in robot mode, looked absolutely atrocious. And then the buzz was, you know, he's mistransformed, and that looked to be the case. And it turns out with these images that he was mistransformed, but to me, he just seems still off. His shuttle mode doesn't look quite right. I don't know how to explain it. Just a lot of busyness in the back. I will say that his train mode looks decent though. But overall, as of right now, I think I'm pretty disappointed with this new Astro Train. I was really excited when this was leaked to be coming out before we got the images, because I don't have the Siege Astro Train. So instead of paying the aftermarket prices, I was looking forward to picking this guy up. But now I'm on the fence. I might go back and pay aftermarket prices for the Siege Astro Train, but I'm not sure yet. As we move on to talk about Star Eagle, I want to triple, extremely stress no political comments in our comment sections at Moonbase 84. We aren't here for politics. We are all about fun here at Moonbase 84. I say all of that, of course, because Star Eagle here is a Walmart exclusive figure celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States. With all of that aside, as far as the figure goes, I actually like this figure. I like the Air Razor mold. I know people are complaining, oh, it's the Air Razor mold again. Mold again. But I really love the color blue. It's my favorite color. And I love the bird formers and beast formers in general. So I think this one looks really cool. And if I stumble upon it at Walmart, I think I will pick it up. And the paint, deco, and robot mode is cool as well. I'm thinking I might put Star Eagle with my Kingdom Skywarp and Kingdom Air Razor and have a little Beast Wars Seeker group going on. To wrap things up, I want to finish with a couple of Age of the Primes figures that were shown. The first being Swindle, which of course will complete our Bruticus. He's looking really, really cool. And the main thing I have to say about this Swindle is, when are we going to get the pre-orders for him so we can actually pre-order him and get him in our hands to complete Bruticus? I want this figure, and I might double dip on Swindle because I just like Swindle. Aside from being a part of Bruticus, I just like him as a character, so I might get 2 of these. And last but not least, if you know the channel and you know me, you knew that if they were going to show off more of the Studio Series Age of Extinction Titan class Grimlock, you knew I was going to talk about it. I think this is the first time we saw it with its paint deco. I'm not too sure about that, but it's looking fantastic. Really loving the deco, even more so with the deco than with the prototype. Just looks super, super cool. And again, where's the pre-orders? I need to lock this thing in so I make sure I get this fantastic Grimlock. I cannot wait. Probably one of my most anticipated figures of the year, maybe besides the Missing Link Grimlock. And I almost forgot, honorable mention, I can't wait to get the Stranger Things Frequency. This figure looks really cool. I know nothing about Stranger Things outside of season 1, which is the only season I watch, but this figure, when first revealed, caught my eye, and seeing him again at Toy Fair really makes me excited to get my hands on him. I do have him tongue-tied. I do have him on pre-order, so can't wait to get him and check him out as well. So that'll wrap things up. Comment to let me know what you thought of these toys I shared from New York Toy Fair 2026, and let me know if there's anything that I didn't cover that you're excited about. And as always, thanks for docking.